What is the tooth movement that is being exhibited here? That is in this image, what we see is that there is a bend which is given in the wire. Okay, and they're asking us that what is the tooth movement that is going to be expressed by this bend. Now, the various types of bends that were given in the wire were initially given during the standard edgewise technique, which did not have any bracket prescription. So all the tip and torque values that are seen in the natural dentition had to be incorporated into the wires by giving bends, which were then expressed onto the tooth. Okay, so now these bends are no longer really used because most of the prescription is already in the bracket, which is why we have the straight wire appliance, and the modern or the contemporary MBD prescription also that we use already have the tip and torque values incorporated into the bracket. So most of the wire bending that is required, that was required initially for the standard edgewise, is now no longer required. However, some minor wire bendings are still given in order to bring about minor tooth position correction, especially during the finishing stages where you don't want to reposition the brackets. Okay, so individual tooth position corrections can still be done by giving bends in the wire. Now, what are the different types of bends that were given? So there was something known as first order, second order, and third order bends. So first order bends are also known as in-out bends because they were given in order to compensate for the buccolingual prominences of certain teeth. For example, the lateral incisor is slightly lingually placed as compared to the canine and the central incisor. So the buccal surfaces of the canine and central incisor is slightly more prominent than the buccal surface of the lateral incisor. So this is what is known as the lateral inset. So in order to compensate for these buccolingual prominences of teeth, these horizontal bends were given in order to compensate for these differences. Okay, so these are known as in-out bends because they run from the buccal to the lingual direction. Okay, so they are given in the horizontal direction. Then is something known as the second order bends. Now the second order bends are very versatile bends and they can bring about many different types of changes. For example, they can be used for anchorage. That's why they are also known as anchor bends. They are also known as V bends, tip back bends, or artistic positioning bends. So they basically are bends which are given in the vertical direction and they help to bring about mesiodistal inclination or uprighting of teeth. Okay, so what the bends look like, okay, is something like this when you're giving it to bring about correction of the mesiodistal inclination of teeth. So here you can see that this central incisor's mesiodistal inclination is looking correct, but this central incisor could do with a little more correction or uprighting, right? So the inclination of this tooth could be uprighted a bit. So this mesiodistal uprighting of tooth can be brought about by giving this vertical bend, which is going to push this tooth down mesially and up distally, which is going to correct the inclination of this tooth. Okay, so this tooth is basically tipping in the mesiodistal direction. Okay, there is mesiodistal tipping or uprighting of tooth. Okay, that's why. So these second order bends are very versatile and they have various different types of names like anchor bends, tip back bends, V bends, artistic positioning bends, etc. And they are given in the vertical direction. Then we come to the third bend, which is also known as the torque bend. So in the torque bend, this is basically given to express the torque to bring about correction in the root position of the tooth. Okay, so here this is done by placing a twist in the wire. So this was in the horizontal direction, this is in the vertical direction. Now this is brought about by twisting the wire. So here you see the wire is going into the slot straight. When you have to give a torque bend, you're going to twist the wire like this so that when the wire is engaged into the bracket, the bracket is also going to experience that twisting motion of bringing about correction of the torque of the tooth. Now here we have seen that this is a type of a second order bend because this is a bend that is given in the vertical direction, and again this is given to bring about the mesiodistal uprighting of the tooth, right? So this kind of a tooth movement is a tipping tooth movement where the tooth is tipping mesiodistally, and so this is going to push this tooth this way, right? So it is going to bring about a tipping motion and not a bodily movement or a talking movement or a rotation movement. A talking movement would be brought about when if there was a twist in the arch wire, which can again not be appreciated from the frontal view like this.